Okay, well, I'll kick it off. To sum it up, Chase and I met at church. But there's a little bit more to the story than that. And we figured it'd probably be best to tell it together because both of our versions are very different. We were going to the same church when we first met, and our church does a really large vacation Bible school. So we were in the middle of production, Disney theme, and the director was saying that we do need extra guys, so to let him know. So I was talking to some girls at work, like, hey, do you have any friends who just want to pop in for Vacation Bible School? And one of the nurses who actually worked out at the gym he was managing at the time said, hey, I think my friend Chase goes there. I should tell him. So he got in contact with the choreographer. They started talking. I don't know what she talked about. He got the information about getting started at rehearsal. So he showed up to rehearsal. I remember coming off the stage and like seeing him. He was kind of just standing there minding his own business, just being very observant. And I don't know if I introduced myself. I was a little bit caught off guard about him at first because if you don't know, Chase is an observer before you get to kind of see him come out of his shell. So my first reaction was, is he socially awkward? Is he shy? Is he weird? Like, I couldn't really get a feel for what he was. So I was like, oh, well, he's nice.
Long story short, I was asked to help out with the play. Katie runs off the stage. I'm trying to meet people and friends and everything. And she's like, yeah. And I'm trying to talk to her. Yeah. I gotta go. And runs back on the stage. So that's my first encounter with Katie. After that, I would get invited to birthday parties, friends' birthday parties, but no talking. No
That's
talking for 2 years. Yes, it's
That's
true.
not true. We talked to you at church.
No, you did not.
We did, because we sat at
No,
your table at the outlet.
you would go around.
I
I would be walking straight and you would go,
No, that we have different opinions on how that went too, because there was always a reason that I was walking in another direction, but it just happened at the wrong time. Like you came up and were going to sit next to us at church, but we had to move to a different section. So the minute that he sat down, we got up, and he thought we were just being
So most
rude.
people walk in a straight line. You're just a sea walker. Is that
I
what
do.
you are?
You walked with me.
You
I
sea
can't
walk?
walk in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
I always got sea legs. So anyways, fast forward 2 years.
It was during Christmas time. I didn't have a lot of money, so I was praying about how I could bless someone. And then I'm like, well, I could do personal training. So then I was praying about it. Give me a name, God. And Katie's name came up, and I'm like, next, Lord. Who's next? I don't want to help her. No, I'm just kidding.
Afraid that God
I'm
would
just
take
kidding.
me away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the Lord kept on putting Katie's name on, so I was like, all right, what can I have to lose? I hope she says no. I literally hope she says no.
Clearly.
Yeah,
I
clearly.
said no.
So anyways, I reach out to her. She doesn't get back to me for like 2 weeks, by the way. Same.
It was around the holidays.
No, it's the same as the relationship.
Is that Thanksgiving?
You didn't get back to me for like 2 weeks? Anyways, so she finally says yes, and I'm like, crap. So then I'm like, I hope she doesn't show up.
This response. I hope she no shows.
Yeah, I hope she no shows. And then she shows up, and then I train her, and then it was kind of the second time that we kind of had a connection. I guess.
Connection
Yeah.
from The Bachelor.
Yeah,
You
kind of
feel
like
the
a
connection.
Yeah, like a 4-hour talk connection.
Yeah, it snowed, and we kind of got snowed in a little bit at the gym. Nobody was there, so it was weird because both of us are typically more closed off when it comes to opening up until we kind of get to feel out what the person's like and obviously gain a trust. But it just happened quickly.
I think it was a 4-hour talk because Katie really talked her way out of working out that night because she didn't work out. So
We worked out. I walked on the treadmill. I did this. The jabs.
You didn't?
I did. Okay. Well, regardless, that's when we kind of started talking like each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a couple sessions in. And I actually was a really hard worker. I can't say the same thing now as far as working out because I've talked him out of working out before, which means I'm very talented, skillful with my words. Chase told me that he would like to take me out on a date. And so I told him yes and just said, just let me know what we're doing and when. And he said, oh, I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. And he said, I'm going to surprise you. And I was like, okay. So that's the way it's been ever since. He's always surprised me unless I plan the date. We have different opinions as to when we started dating. But
We started dating
March
in
25th.
February because we went on 3 or 4 dates. That's usually called dating when you go on.
We weren't official.
Plural. We were dating. Plural. Plural.
But we don't have an anniversary until March 25th, which is when we get married, we'll be 1 week short of 6 years together.
February.